Hey, this is Kasey up at Schafer Chevrolet in Pinconning. This is the 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee Overland here. Just got done taking it for a drive. I'll have you have a listen here to the 5.7 liter Hemi. Everything sounds good to me. It's actually super clean under the hood. I'm thinking whoever owned this thing took really good care of it. This little, that's the only little thing, this little heat thing just is kind of hanging down. But that's it. I mean, everything else under here looks good, sounds good. I want to show you too, like, this is one spot I usually look for rust, is right here, and I'm not seeing any. I mean, there's not even really stone chips, which, I mean, I would normally expect to see at least some, but the hood looks really good, and then like the whole front grille area looks nice. Got these chrome tow hooks down there. So yeah, it's in really good shape. Whoever had this thing cared for it really well. Tires are in good shape. They still got quite a bit of tread left on them. The wheels are pretty good. I mean, there's like a little bit of this like pitting, but it's pretty minimal. Just a little bit along the edges there. And then, you know, looking at like the door here, both on the driver's side, both of them look good. You know, looking for like dents, stings, scratches, all that kind of stuff, and not really finding any. I mean, bottoms of the doors, that's another spot where I'll usually find rust, and not seeing anything. The seats here, so they've got heated and ventilated seats, both work. Heated steering wheel, like everything's working. I didn't find anything that did not work in terms of like all the electrical things, you know, windows, locks. It's got a touch screen with navigation. All that's working too. And the seats, I mean, other than like little signs of wear, it's good. I mean, there's no like big cracks or tears or anything like that. Kind of the same with the back seat here. It's got these real nice like all-weather floor liners, and then the carpet underneath is nice and clean. So I mean, we went through and we cleaned them up, but I'm taking it that this vehicle came in pretty darn close to the way you're looking at it. Oh, and it does have heated seats in the back too, which is kind of nice. Lights are turning on, so it looks like those are working just fine. Oh, here's the only spot I've really found so far. There's like where it's bubbling a little bit here. It's the size of my thumbnail, or thumb just about. Here is the back. It's power lift gate, of course. I mean, everything looks pretty clean back here too. There's a hitch on the back, and then the parking sensors. And then I do always like to check under the lift gate here. That's another spot. Seems like rust will pop up, but I'm not seeing any. So over here on the passenger side, again, the wheels, I mean, they're in pretty good shape, minus this on this one. This got this spot here, but It's got this insulation for road noise, which is kind of nice. It definitely helps cut down on that, makes it quieter. Door looks good. Power seat on the passenger side here too. That's working good. And then it does have this big panoramic sunroof here. The buttons for it are right up there. So all that's working. But yeah, I mean, I think you'd be very happy with the condition. I mean, in terms of the braking, like when I stepped on the brakes, I was going pretty fast, probably 65, and I didn't slam on them, but I hit them nice and firmly, and there wasn't any pulsing or anything like that. So I mean, that felt good. The shifting, that felt completely fine. And then this in terms of the power, of course the Hemi's going to have a lot of power, but I mean, everything felt just like, you know, any other Hemi that I've ever driven. So so yeah, there's, I guess the only other thing I'm finding here, oh, that's just a little bit of compound that didn't quite come off. But that, yeah, there's a, well, never mind. I thought there was a scratch, but maybe someone just put the wheel on it and it didn't like get it out all the way, because it's coming off when I rub my finger on it there. So yeah, really good shape. I mean, we're talking a 9-year-old car with 200,000 miles, and it's way nicer than pretty much every other 9-10-year-old vehicle with that sort of miles that I'm used to seeing anyways. It's always a good sign when the interior is well taken care of, because generally, you know, in my experience, that usually means, you know, the oil changes were done on time, and from the way that it runs and drives, I don't have any reason to believe that, you know, that isn't the case. So if you have any other questions, just let me know. Oh, here's one other spot I just located, just with a little spot of where it's bubbling a little there. But I mean, I think if the goal is to try to get this thing to last you a couple years for your son through college, I mean, everything that I've seen on it so far leads me to believe this would be an excellent vehicle for that, you know, for going around up in the UP in the snow. I think it would be great. It's got dual exhaust too. The exhaust sounds kind of cool, at least I think. But yeah, if you have any other questions, let me know. But otherwise, thanks for taking the time to give us a call, and thanks for watching.